what I was able to build within a few hours of implementation was an agent that you can give a Google Docs link of an article, and it will be able to go through the content of the link and conduct a review and leave changes as comments for writers to come and see and make improvement on, which is what I do. Now I've just replaced myself with an agent. So it helped me understand this process of, one, how do I identify agentic use cases? Two, how do I identify what operations I can actually agentify? And three, how do I start to build tools that I can give to the agents to be successful? And this learning is something that at the moment I'm compiling together, and I'm getting ready to communicate in the usual way, which is notebooks, talking about it in talks or podcasts, or doing articles. So again, that is how the agentic space is sort of playing out for myself and also for the customers as well.
How do we define what the agent actually does within a context so it does exactly what we want to do?
An agent has three main components, right? A brain, tool use, and also perception. So I normally think of the acronym, the mnemonic becoming a person. So the B is the brain, the A is action, which is tool use, then the P is perception. You don't need as much prompts to be able to steer the GPT-4 Omni into a certain role. You don't need to give it paragraphs of what it should do. With a few well-engineered, structured lines of simple language, just stating what you need, it can begin to behave the way you want it. Then you put in memory, you give it the capabilities to be able to reflect on past actions and then use that to inform the next or the current operation of the agent. Then it becomes more stable. And memory, by memory, I mean bringing in a memory provider like MongoDB, where it can provide you with different memory capabilities to be able to enable the agent to reflect back on previous experiences and draw from a knowledge base. Before you start building agents, it's just understand what you're building the agent for, as in understand your process. So I was able to say, here is a link to a Google Doc, do the steps. And I was able to say that in 3 lines, and I was able to do what it was able to do what its objective was, because I understood my process, broke it down into different tools, and was able to create a very efficient prompt for the agent to use to steer its action.